Hello, everybody. Aloha. I'm making this video because I'm well on the other side of a major health crisis that happened for me back in 2022 and 2023. And it feels like it's time for me to talk about it and share what I did to bring my health back from the brink. Many of you know this story who know me well. And it began with symptoms of digestion issues. And, I just couldn't pinpoint what was going on with me. I had many very hard places in my colon, my intestinal tract felt like I could really push down and just hit something hard when I would massage my belly. And I could tell there were blockages. And over time, this turned into an inability to have food transport through to completion. Like I had to massage my stomach after anything I ate or drank. And so some of you, may not know this, but there was a moment there before we left Hawaii when we were living there. It was in February, I remember, because my mom and brother were visiting. We were going out to eat, and I wouldn't eat. I'd have something very, very slight, something small, and then be cramped up and in pain afterward. My mom left feeling very worried about me. It got to the point where I think I lost like 15 pounds. I was within 6 months, which sounds, pretty good. But um, for me, I wasn't trying to lose, I just couldn't eat. And I remember I was lying on a massage table, meditating, and feeling really scared that something really serious was wrong with me. And I was really afraid to take it to a doctor. And what I deduced was um, either this is a major parasite issue. It wasn't candida. It wasn't that, nothing like that could have caused the symptoms I was having. And so I decided that I'm going to do a major parasite cleanse. And if that's not it, then I'll take the next step and take it to a doctor. And so I started doing enemas and putting some serious herbs in the enema bag. And this is about to get gross, everybody. But if you have ever wondered if you have parasites, if you have ever wondered if you should do a parasite cleanse, this is kind of my big yes, please do it to you, because I've gone through this. And immediately I was getting very large parasites out. And this is after days, every single day, doing a parasite cleanse with the herbs in the water. Just using a simple and small enema bag. I realized that this was more, it was deeper, it was a more systemic and deeper issue, and I needed more help. That's when I found Angel Farms in Hilo. I signed up for their program, which was it wasn't exorbitantly expensive like some healing clinics, but it was a lot for me. I managed to get the money together and went across the island and stayed there for 11 days. During that time, we were doing 80-minute open system colon hydrotherapy on Colima boards every day, every morning for 80 minutes. And then they would show us what came out. And so that's when I saw many different varieties, species of parasites were coming out. Even heavy metals were coming out. Candida was coming out. And I was just like flabbergasted, jaw to the ground, realizing that I could have died. If I hadn't have done something, I felt like I was dying. I couldn't have done it on my own. And what's interesting is that the herbs alone, I don't think could have cleared it. And this is why. So when you have a severe case of parasites, like I did, you have, they create homes inside of your intestinal tract. And these homes are like pockets that balloon out from your colon wall or your intestinal wall. And they kind of create a home in there. They generate mucus. Their excrement is coming out in there as well. So you have all this excrement from them that is very toxic to us. And then they're laying their eggs in there. They create a door of mucus so that they can't get washed out. So when you think you're getting a lot out, you're probably getting dead bodies of the worms out, but there is likely these pockets along your digestive tract that are not getting cleared. And even a parasite test will not show that they're there. So with Angel Farms, the treatments they were doing, I received Lomi Lomi as well. And so deep intestinal massage with one day an ice water treatment through the, with the water that was the hydrotherapy treatment was ice water. And a lot of these pockets opened up. And my intestinal walls and the diverticuli with the cold water ended up contracting and squeezing everything out of these pockets. And that's when the major stuff started coming out. And this is like ancient poop. Ancient poop. I'm revealing, deep stuff with you here. Ancient poop from past traumas. It could have been, this stuff could be 20, 30 years old, and it's just been lodged in these pockets that exist off of your main colon or intestinal tract. And the only way to get them out is through this regimen of colon hydrotherapy, the open system. So let me tell you, most people think that of colonics. Colonics work as well, yet they are a forced water treatment. Water goes in and you have to hold it, massage yourself, and then you release and water goes out. And then you do it again. And it's a shorter session, yet the open water treatment, and why I really, really recommend it, is not forced water. It is gravity fed water. And so there's a nozzle going in, and it gently is like pouring water consistently for 80 minutes into you. As it goes in, it fills up your tract, but not through forced pressure. And as it fills up, you just start releasing, and that's coming out at the same time. And so it's in and out at the same time. So you're basically getting flushed out. It's an irrigation. This is much more gentle, and it doesn't like stretch out the colon wall and then contract and like that, but it's a constant irrigation. And when you do that day after day after day, you are getting levels, of toxins out that you probably didn't know were in there yet. Most people at Angel Farms, when I was there, had like immediate symptom relief. I was there with a woman who had just been diagnosed with cancer. And within weeks after she left Angel Farm coupled with work with a naturopathic doctor, etc., she healed herself from cancer. People have gone and received these treatments scheduled for hip surgeries. And because they did this hydrotherapy and got all the way the ascending colon or descending transverse and descending colon And in that far right corner of the ascending colon in the right side, and it really is nestled in the hip there. And when there are parasites there, they are feeding off of all the nutrients coming from the small intestine, exiting into the large intestine. They position themselves there and they feed. And the founder of Angel Farms, Cindy Sellers, says that's where the mother of all mothers, will sit and feed. And they get something like 6 feet long. I am not kidding you. But they're taking all of your nutrients. So what are your bones getting? What kind of nutrients, are your organs getting? Where are you getting your nutrients if the parasites are getting everything? And so that's why after these sessions, these patients will cancel their hip surgeries because suddenly their hips are receiving all the nutrients of the food they're getting, and they repair themselves. The bone grows back, the bone gets stronger. So for myself, after I experienced Angel Farms, I felt like my life had been saved, and I will sing Cindy's praises till I die. Her whole team is just phenomenal. I highly recommend making the trip there if you're in any kind of severe health crisis where you think it may be parasites, but anything, heavy metals, toxic overload, chemical overload. She has helped people with Alzheimer's regain full brain functioning and memory through this Colima board work, the way she does it. Many people can offer Colima board, but the way she does it is very, very unique and very special, very powerful work. So I highly recommend Cindy Sellers at Angel Farms in Hilo, near Hilo on the Big Island of Hawaii. And I will put the link down below for those of you who want to find out more about her. So this is why I'm telling you my story, because even after Angel Farms, the very next year, I went with Dwayne. I took my husband to Angel Farms and we both did another 11-day cleanse. More parasites came out, right? Not as much, but still came out. And so what happens is in the West, we are trained out of even thinking of parasites as a thing. Other countries, especially in the tropics, have a protocol and they have it in their diet. They have certain herbs, certain spices that kill parasites in their recipes, like and in South America, in Central America and Mexico, in the Caribbean, in Africa, like there are herbs that people constantly take to make sure that they are not parasites cannot exist in their gut and cause problems like this. But in the West, we think that we don't get parasites. Like, why would we think that? If you have dogs and cats, you have parasites, especially if they sleep with you. If you walk barefoot on the earth, you might have parasites. If you eat sushi, you likely have parasites. Pork products, any kind of pork products, ham. It's been shown that you can cook ham to charred black, and they still found living parasite eggs that survived that in the ham. So pork is renowned for harboring parasites. So, we all have them to some degree, and people are so shocked when I make this suggestion, like, have you had a parasite cleanse? And then they get one and they're like, oh my God, like I saw what came out. And you just don't think, we don't go naturally to parasites in the West. So I am really kind of like wanting to wake people up to a protocol, like make a personal practice of clearing yourself of parasites regularly. First of all, if you've never done a parasite cleanse, do a big cleanse to start you off. Do one of the big 10 to 12 day parasite cleanses. Yes, you can do that. There are some kits you can buy that have the herbs, that have the teas, And that's great, but you need to, in my opinion, couple it with the colon hydrotherapy. Colimabord is the best. Colonics are great too, where your own enemas can work as well, but not as great. Do the big one. Go to Angel Farms. Like, find somebody that does this Colimabord work. After you have the big parasite cleanse, then you can go on to a regular tending of your body, and just, it won't be so like life, for me, it was life-threatening. After the first big cleanse, then you can just do smaller cleanses and you're good. You're just taking care of it. Take herbs that cover all three stages of the parasite: the larva, or the eggs, the larva, and the adults. So when you take herbs that just kill the adults, when adult parasites die, they give off a hormone in your gut, like in your intestines, that tells the eggs to hatch, of all the eggs that mother worm laid. And so when you think you've cleared yourself of parasites because you see, oh, this big worm came out, yay, you actually, that just means that the eggs have just been triggered to hatch, right? And so now you want to wait a couple weeks and do another clearing of the parasites using herbs that are specific for the eggs, right? And then there are herbs that are specific for the larva, the baby worms. So there are many herbs, like the common ones that we know that are tried and true and really work. It's a combination of three, well, there's more than three things, but this combination is, ask any Western herbalist and they're going to put you on this. It's the black walnut hull, the wormwood, and then you have cloves, garlic, and neem. This combination is so powerful and really covers all the stages of life for them. I also include in my cleanses, I do them every full moon. I do 3 to 5 days, depending on my intuition, of ivermectin and fenbendazole. These are both deworming protocols that we use for our horses or dogs or cats. And they work for us, of course, as well. And I also work with a company that I absolutely love. And some of you have found this company through me as well. And it's Nature Rains. So why do I love Nature Rains and their advanced paracleanse? And this is the one that has all the things that you need. Here it is. Is it backwards? Probably looks advanced paracleanse. And so this has a proprietary blend of plant extracts, enzymes. It has black walnut hull, oregano, clove, pumpkin seed, excellent pumpkin seed for deworming, garlic, fennel seed, pancreatin to stimulate the pancreas, lysine, oxbile, pepsin, cellulase, and bromelain. And so these are very powerful. Once a month, just it says take 3 or 1 capsule 3 times a day for 60 days. And I think they say that because this is, if you've never done a cleanse before, you get, a couple bottles of this and you just go through your 60-day protocol, 3 a day, to clear out everything in all of the stages. After that, you can just do 3 of these a day for 5 days every full moon. Or what I do is I'll do 3 to 5 days, depending on what I intuit, every full moon, and then I'll add an ivermectin and fenbendazole as well. Because of what I've gone through, I am thorough. I am thorough because I thought I was going to die. I thought I had some major disease. I wasn't sure. The symptoms were so severe. It was the scariest moment. One of the scariest moments of my life was that couple months when I got really sick. So I take really good care of my gut now. And so I'm doing this video because I've had so many people just have symptoms and we're just talking story and they're telling me, I'm like, well, have you done a parasite cleanse? And nobody has. It's so rare that people think about it. And so this is the easiest thing to do, to grab this. You can also grab other supplements that you find at grocery stores. But yes, they may be great, but we don't know. This we know. And I can vouch for Nature Rains. So I really want to kind of give Nature Rains a big shout out right now. Why do I love them? I love them because they actually work with frequencies. And I don't know any other company that does that. They make very specific, high potency herbal blends for many different needs. For the parasite, all of their supplements, not just the parasite supplements, I don't know how they do it. I'm like, they put their supplements in some kind of field of a high frequencies for activating the herbs, the spiritual energy of the herbs, the etheric medicine of the herbs, not just the physical medicine. And they run this high frequency field. So that's like waking up the constituents within these plant medicines. And then with this almost like cosmic prayer over these herbs, they put together the formulas and then we receive them. And it feels totally different to take a supplement that has been treated in this way. So a huge shout out to these incredible people who are making these herbs. Started with a father. So a little bit of their story. It's a husband and wife who now run it, and I believe they're in Florida. But the man, especially the husband, he's from South Africa and he lived with his father, his family grew up there. And one night his father had a dream. I'm just going to generally tell the story. I don't know all the details, but his father had a dream of being told of this tonic that would kill anything negative in the body and raise the cellular frequency in the body and bring vitality to people. And it was really timely. And it was based on what humanity was suffering through currently. And so this man woke up with this dream so vivid, one of those medicine dreams, power dreams. And he found a sangoma, so one of the healers in South Africa from the local tribe. He went to this sangoma and he said, I had this dream. This is what they told me about the herbs to put into this healing tonic and to drink it every day. And the sangoma said, do it. Yes, 100%. I support you and affirm your dream. Do it. So this man did it. And this was the very first product that he started sharing with people before they had a label, a name, anything. He was just making it for everybody he knew. And people started healing and having very powerful health benefits. That is now called Health Tonic, and it is on the Nature Rains website, and you can drink it. It is actually made with the essential oils of, I know neem is one of the herbs. It's like a certain number of herbs, 9, I don't know the number, but it's like these herbs were told to him very specifically by name. These are the ones, and they use the essential oils of these herbs, and you dilute it, and then you sip it all day, or you take a shot of it, and you decide how much is best for you. And it clears parasites, fungus overload, bacteria, viruses, everything that can clog up our systems and start mucus. It starts to build up and create stagnancy in our chi. So Health Tonic is one thing that Dwayne and I took for years and years and years. And they have some for pets as well. They have health tonic for pets, I believe. Yeah. So they have incredible products. And the son and his wife now, they continue to work with the shamans and creating these herbal treatments. Their packaging is beautiful as well. I love Nature Rains as a name. And I did become a distributor. I'm not a distributor. It's not an MLM. What I just do is I refer people and they get a discount because I referred them. So you would get a discount if you go through my website page, and literally it's just clicking the link. I want to buy Advanced Paracleanse from Maria's website. And the button on my website just says, go to Nature Rain's website to buy this. And you click on that and it just goes through a link that has my name in it. And then you have the full catalog of everything that they sell, and you can buy it and you'll get a discount. So that's all of it, all it is. And then I get a discount as well for referring you. So it's a referral program, just like many people do. And the things on my website and in my website store are all kind of like Aura Cacao is a referral program like that. I think these referral programs are genius. I mean, they've been around forever, but it is just a smart kind of collaboration. And especially like me, who have had so much benefit from these products, it's easy for me to sing their praises and to tell you about it and to feel very confident in my referral. So everything on the Sacred Future store is like that. 100% has my referral or has my vetting and my usage and my praise. And that's why I did it. I just decided I wanted to share it all with my community. So I created the page. So this is for you to take advantage of if you so choose. And I highly, again, this whole video is really to amplify the awareness around parasites. Don't wait. No need to wait. Do a parasite cleanse. It is early, like late winter, going into spring soon. Now's the time. I think we are coming into a full moon. Whenever you happen to be watching this, be aware of when the full moon is. Do a parasite cleanse. So that is my story, and easy to get to my website. And just go to sacredfuture.org and you can, here's my store, and you just kind of click there. It takes you to this page. It has the audio meditations. It has my ebooks and book. It has, here's all the amazing products. Cacao by Aura, Lightwork tools. This is absolutely amazing stuff I'm not going to talk about right now. Health and Healing, Nature Rains. Magnetic Detox, the most powerful and effective heavy metal detox you can imagine. I've also done this. I've had people take it from my recommendation. It includes EDTA, which is huge. It really removes deep-seated metals. I highly recommend it. Raindrops, this is minerals, trace minerals to put in your water. It is structured. Hexagonal clusters of molecules resemble water that has not been polluted. And so that's amazing to just add to your water constantly. And here's the Advanced Paracleanse. There's a write-up about it. You click here and it takes you to Nature Rain's website. Look at, it's just $36, you guys. And so this is, they suggest take colon cleanse with it. That's a really good idea. So there it is, and you can read more on their website. So that's my purpose for the video today. And I want to thank you for listening to the end here. trying to find the screen. And yeah, take care of your body and take it seriously. Don't wait. Don't wait like I did. You don't have to get that sick. I mean, and I know why I got sick, because I went to Dominican Republic, travel in Mexico 1 to 2 times a year, went to Peru, never did a parasite cleanse. After all that traveling, never did a parasite cleanse. Living in Hawaii, eating a lot of poke, raw tuna, never did a cleanse. And that was silly. Even doing regular enemas, I had no idea I had such severe parasites until I started doing the formulas, etc. So please take care of yourself. Take it seriously. Everybody needs to do a parasite cleanse. This is not just people with severe symptoms. And so that is my message, and I'm sticking to it. Much love to you. Much aloha. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Aloha.